going to be kind of awkward, so we'll see. All right, well, they are all fired up and ready to get into this crucial Lotus map here at Red Bull Home Ground 2023 semi-finals. C9 versus FUT. Let's go.
Here on the attack, Spike for now just going to be left out over by the spawn. Some early forward position being taken here by FUT. Creeping up to get themselves alongside the door. Spam shots here with the Sheriff Oxy. Seeing if he can tag anybody at all through the wall.
Yeah, a lot of ghosts for FUT. wtcN, the one with the classic, is the one who takes the damage. So they're going to remain there, send out the smoke, try to keep the pressure on in front of A main. Try and see if they can use this as that pivot point that we've seen a lot on this map. Two players heading in towards B main. You got Curry here with all of his utility, including the Nano Swarm still. If they do go that direction, a quick shift over from Zeppa. And now they're going to try to go for the plant.
Plant does come through. Getting too much there with the flash. Just going to be backing away as the shock darts come flying in. Mr. Fallen still holding on to one more. Has a recon now as well. But trying to clear that post left angle. No one there to receive those shots. Oxy now making the entry, finds the kill. First and foremost, Mr. Fallen can take it down. Oxy gets himself a second one. Eventually taken up by wtcN. 7 HP. Has to go for the reload. It's all down to cracks, and he can't quite line it up. Gets a bit of damage across, but this time it's going to be C9 picking up the pistol round win.
Just a flood retake here from C9. And Oxy just is absolutely out of his mind. I mean, this guy is so accurate, he's so fast, and there isn't much you can do about it sometimes as FUT. They're in decent places. They fall back right away after this plant. Set up these crossfires. They don't. It's just completely disrespected by C9. They're just going for it, and they're going together, and they're doing it as a unit. It's working out, and this guy is the tip of the spear as this Raze on this map. 2 kills in the bank. And what a start here for C9, picking up right where they left off on Sunset.
Oh, Vanity. He's got himself an Ares, but
nice.
No one piloting over towards him. Somewhere in the venue, Mitch Man smiles. For now, looks like FUT. Just going to be creeping forward here towards the B site. Curry around the corner with that Judge. Spams through, Attic Captain down low. 42 HP remaining.
Ata kaptan 42 can kalmış.
4 sheriffs for the side of FUT.
I mean, they know that this Ares is here. He's got to reload it.
Yeah.
Vanity. Oh, out into the
Çok
open.
iyi, çok iyi.
He's overstepped. The punish comes through. Now the Ares can be recovered here. As rotations begin all the way through. The attackers spawn. Mr. Fallen trying to sit here, trying to stay silent. Looking for the shots, but can't quite land them. And Jake with a quick turn.
Bir tane çıkarsaydı bari.
Shuts down the Sova. CNED head going to be spotted here over top of Mount with the flash. Full blinds him. Nade now at the ready. Attic Captain is low. Will that kill him off? Spike does get planted. Looks like he gets away from the explosion, but Oxy just counting him down.
Çok iyi. Nice.
Finds a kill. wtcN makes use of the Ares. The Judge sets up for a little bit of initial damage, and Curry can finish it off with the Ghost. One player surviving the round as he will pick up a Guardian.
Nasıl yapalım?
C9 fans have a little
İpten
dance
aldı ya
to do
roundu
after they
Curry.
win their like, unbelievable. That's awesome. What a round though here from FUT. Honestly, even though Mr. Fallen doesn't get any damage out of it, it's still good ideas for FUT.
Kulağını sıyırmış
So
ya.
close. Sneaking this round away from C9, and some laughs out of Curry. Is like, I don't know, man. Just barely getting away with it. Not much health left. And at that range, the Judge wasn't going to get it done, so fortunately the Ghost in the back pocket.
See Cash though. Everyone going down. It's just the rifles here for FUT. Looks like because of that, 9 they want to push a bit more aggressively. Oxy trying to make his way out to safety. The flash helps peel for him.
Önemli round. Bonuslar ve full bonuslar yani. 3 tane şerif, bir tane ghost. Sadece tek Guardian var rifle olarak Oxy'de. Bu round'un alınması şart.
over towards this B site.
Çok güzel Krax. Çok güzel oğlum Cino. Güzel killer, güzel killer. Çok güzel, bravo. Tertemiz. Kill vermeyelim. Olması gereken.
FUT should be getting themselves here on the board. Oxy just sending out a paint shell will interrupt for a brief little moment, but barring a
Holding
miraculous
kurdu.
turnaround in this
Ulti orba alması
2v5.
için.
Yetujay on a flank.
Yetujay C'den flankledi ama C'den
Not going to be getting that
kimse
conversion.
yok.
Doesn't feel like it.
Exit kovalayacak büyük ihtimal Cloud9. Olabildiğince az kill verirsek çok iyi olur ya. Ekonomik zaten sıkıntı. Çok güzel oğlum, bravo.
Firing squad waiting for him
Tamam,
around
hiçbir
the
şey
corner.
yapamaz.
Online for the future round. Curry, see if he can get anything here. Okay, fantastic quick headshot coming through. Any more damage he could deal would still be quite good, but Mr. Fallen is ready for the peak. And FUT will get themselves on the board in the third round.
Yeah, and you're already building
Yetujay çok mutlu.
towards some ultimate
Haydi bakalım.
big time ones here for FUT. So even though things have been a little bit sideways, they've been
Cypher çok iyi olmuşlar.
getting close. Couple away from that Hunter's Fury. Couple away from the lockdown for Curry already. A showstopper though for Oxy. CNED 3 away from his. At a captain. Bit away from the Viper's Bit. Vanity a mile away. But still FUT could start to turn things around here if they can get this
Orospu
ult
çocuğu kolu geldi.
economy cycling. Kind of get those gears turning. Definitely start to find some success. Start swinging some rounds together. C9 though.
Fuji biliyorsun espor ha.
Putting some pressure at the dunes.
Let's see if they can spot anything, and they do. It's like drone going to be sent. I don't know if they realize how close this race is. Mr. Fallen taken out. Oxy just waiting, and as soon as he hears that util, it's far too late for Mr. Fallen. Vanity now upgrading from the Ares to the Odin. Ready to greet them at the gates. He's in trouble. Fight for bite out so far.
Reis ultiyle entry çıkarmaca. Peki. Vanity tek başına side'da ve Odin'i var. Kill almadan öldürürsek çok iyi olacak. İki kill aldı ama Peki. Biraz ekonomik hasar diyelim. Önemli round'da ya.
Yeah, nice plays here from Vanity.
Çekebiliyoruz ama para var.
FUT was getting dangerously close and he was kind of messing around there, checking angles.
Bu roundu kesin alması lazım FUT'un. Bu roundu verirsek ekoyuz.
To buy enough time to get Zeppo over there. Give him a little bit of support and get the rest of the team over there as well. But him and Zeppa and then eventually Oxy shows up to the party. Yeah, that showstopper, okay.
Oxy Mr. Fallen'e maç öncesinde bayağı toksik konuşmuş abi, haberin yok mu? Yok abi, ne demiş?
I mean, that's a huge ultimate now out of the hands of FUT.
Ne kelam etmiş?
Doesn't really get them much other than a bit of economic damage to Cloud9.
Yeah.
Baklavasını mı çalmış? İnce. Bu nasıl yaşandı? Ne oldu? Yetujay oraya ulti atıp bayağı orada ultiye devam mı etti? Nasıl yapalım abi bu Odin spamini? Abi bayıldık amına koyayım. 4-1. Teko. Fuji yakalıyorsun.
He's got enough money. He's fine.
Yeah, he can afford it. Unfortunately. Maybe we were free from this prison.
I mean, just great util
Yani
staggering
Cino'yu
here.
dövmüşler
He had
bildiğin.
no chance. He had to move, and Vanity knew it. He could just hold the trigger.
Vulnerable.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Bangs through the corner.
Yeah.
A decent little run back again. I mean,
Lower bracket yok abi.
We're seeing these
Maalesef.
rounds be so close, but it is C9 at the end of it all that's really racking them up. Multiple ults available on either side. Seeker's lockdown.
Aa, Eko değil bu arada. Yetujay Şerif almış. 4 Vandal'ız. 3 ultimiz var. Ve ultiler iyi ultiler. Yani Sova ulti, Viper ulti. Evet, diğer tarafta tabii daha iyi ultiler var.
the Viper's
Killjoy
pit.
ve
They've got the
Sky.
Seekers as well, which can help deal with that.
Ya sikeceğim bu Odin'i ama. Bu ne kanka?
That's going to be the TP coming through. A quick cancel.
But that's kept FUT from going back, rotating in that direction. Now they have to rethink everything. Pit's going to come down and try to push their way in here. Just covering that bottom west corner of the A site.
Eventually, Ad Captain's going to have to get himself into that.
Yani oraya agro ulti açtı da
Vanity
döndürüyor.
leading. Looks like he is a bit wary, staring over towards that B entrance in case somebody comes in on a deep flank.
B oyunu mu?
Being brought over towards B, in fact. Seems like it's going to be a last-second pivot here from FUT. So they have to get.
Ya eyvah ya.
Worry about Link. Clark, nothing spotted. Sends out a bite to try and delay. TP forward the plant now going to be coming through. Smoke thrown in. They have to just
Abicim yanlışlıkla şimdi kill
down off
alacak.
the top here. For fear of just being mowed down.
Çok güzel oğlum. Önemli kill. Önemli kill. Killjoy'un ultisi vardı bir de. Çok önemli kill.
Fighting chance here for FUT. Oxy finds Yeta J, trying to exit out. Gets the elimination. Hunter's Fury now coming through.
Bu ne?
The transfer can't quite make it happen.
Nice.
Not going to be able to find that wall bang, but Zeppa still takes down CNED.
2 ve 2.
At Captain 10 HP.
Yarıya getirdi. Yarıya getirdi.
Zeppa looking for it. They're trying to spray
Oğlum
it,
çözdü
but
adam.
gonna hold it. No, he actually doesn't get it.
Aa ölmüş. Tamam güzel güzel güzel alındı round.
Saves the round.
Son anda ölmüş. Ben round verildi sandım.
Unbelievable.
Nice. Nice. Nasıl öldü lan? Neye öldü? Mermiye mi öldü?
That I don't know if there was any space left on this bar. I'm not sure. Oh my god.
Ay, Fall'in ipten almış amına koyayım.
Oh no.
0.001.
Oh, that feels bad, man, for C9. But I want to talk about how well that round was set up by FUT, using that Viper's Pit to cover enough of A that it has to be considered by C9. And that also blocks off the rotations. The flank game goes towards B.
Çok
They're
yakın
able to
geldi.
shift their
Nice oğlum.
Captain just guns down
Güzel.
Curry.
Önemli kill gene. Bak ekonomileri çok kötü ya. Çok güzel.
Dead. CNED just pushing up, gets the peek, gets the headshot just through the corner. And now C site is completely and utterly occupied by FUT.
Really nice stuff here.
Okey. Yani bunun retake'ini atamazlar ya. Silah da yok zaten.
Off the back of that neural theft. Able to find some serious value. They're going to use this to check for these rotations.
Jax teşekkür ederim, hoş geldin.
Get really deep set up for this. The trapwire as well. Jake has to clear it.
Shell paranoia now going to be thrown in.
O ne ya?
Wow. Actually ends up exploding there. Oxy with the elimination. Doesn't have a Vandal. Pushing out of this smoke, but it would be so damn difficult still. Managing to find one, covering smoke.
Çok güzel lan Polly. Ne oluyor? 30 can.
Off on the side. Good for one kill, but 30 HP.
Bravo. İyisin Polly, iyisin Polly oğlum.
We'll be able to finish him off, but now FUT within touching distance. Just one more round to go to tie it up.
Yeah, all right. Now we're seeing some good stuff here out of FUT. Good job using that Sova utility to push the space towards the back of sight to make sure that they're able to get into good positions, even though they lose a player for it. Buying a little bit extra time. Now, some ults available for C9. Showstopper, still the lockdown. Now Vanity finally coming into the pit. And there's a judge in his hands. And I'm curious if he's just going to pop it off the rip and plop down on C here.
And shells over by Rubble. Oxy revealed.
Evet, A'yı agro tutuyorlar. 3 kişi. Bu sefer C'ye Viper ultisi geldi. Ya buraya drone'la ne var burada? Bizde işte bir şey yok ya. Drone da yok amına koyayım. Polin deniyor. Polin deniyor. Eyvah. Nasıl yani ya? Satchel?
With the kill, Mr. Fallen looking to challenge in, but he just continues to hold the AD. Finds the kill. Meanwhile, back on B. Curry takes out cracks, but Yeta J finds a punish. TP over. He swings in, stares to Link. Jake will fall. But Ada Captain's now all on his lonesome.
Canım azdı.
The entry to B blocked off. The entry to C pitted. And they know that he's on this side of the map. You can tap the door and try to sprint in, but that's about it. Pit now dropped.
Toxins going up.
What do you
30
do here? I
seconds
mean,
left.
not many good options other than to try to wait for C9 to overextend, make a mistake, find a kill, but the other side of this corner is Vanity and a Judge.
Oynaması gerekiyor.
Seems like he's going to try to take his chances, but now Oxy will swing
Abi
out.
orada saat kaç?
Will find the
19:23.
kill. 3 members left standing.
All 7.
CLOUD9 not allowing for FUT to get more than 2 in a row.
Yeah, Oxy here just getting far enough ahead of CNED. CNED throwing that paint shells to try to dissuade Oxy from pushing any further with that ult, but doesn't really have the desired effect, and therefore
Bir replay alabilir miyiz
CNED's
ya?
kind
Kaç
of left out in the
canı
open, and a great rocket from Oxy from a long range.
Yeah.
Able to find that kill, and then the follow-up on a Mr. Fallen. Just ADS is right in. I mean, just absolutely nasty stuff. He is just out of this world. The young star in the making here, Oxy, 18 years old, excuse me. It's phenomenal talent.
They're looking to push. Trailblazer leading the way. Only really sees one. Oxy
Güzel.
absolutely pulling out of this position now. Drone over the top. Finds the tag. Sepa throwing the
Çok güzel be.
Still gets the headshot.
Ne oluyor?
Aggression here
Tamam,
from
sıkıntı yok.
C9. Not quite paying off. TP at the safety. Ada Captain now trying to push his way into B. Vanity puts back a little bit of damage. Let's take one of those sheriff shots to the chest.
Toplanıp bir yere girmemiz lazım. Her site'de bir kişi tutuyor şu an.
Took the drift across now over towards A.
A oynuyoruz.
The late lurk. Ada Captain still just hovering outside of B. Smoke comes down. Vanity, the door isn't open. He would have to break
Gördü.
it.
Shoulder'la gördü galiba.
Otherwise rotate up through the top of B.
Ata kaptan
Try and
lurk kaldı.
reinforce this position that Jake so desperately needs.
B mi oynanacak?
Health remaining with a Guardian. Ball and start breaking the door down.
Of,
Vanity tries to get
Allah'tan
spray
trade'e
transfer.
hemen
Can't
alındı.
make it
2
happen.
vursaydı GG değil.
Now they push their way forward. They get into the B site. The nano swarm goes off.
B plant.
Rax just takes a quick peek behind.
Killjoy'un
him.
ultisi var.
Spike now planted.
Ulti atacak.
Lockdown available. Do they want to try to commit this here?
Abi.
The answer's going to be yes. Showstopper at the ready. CNED spotting.
Nice oğlum.
Takes him
Kır,
down,
kır.
destroys the
Kırıldı mı?
lockdown.
Kırılmış, tamam.
Jake now all on his lonesome.
Güzel. İyisin Cino. Önemli yerde kullandı ultiyi.
Here's the first.
O ne?
No HP on CNED. Cracks the one that's going to be the
Tamam,
issue.
5
The
can
one
ya.
that's playing closest
Sıkıntı
to
yok.
him. Just around the corner.
Nice.
Ooh, he will get
Çok
one
güzel. 5-4.
shot across. Cracks taken down low. But Jake unable to find the clutch. 5-4. FUT keeping this neck and neck.
I think
Starboy
C9
Merry
was,
mi?
a little over
İyisin
aggressive
oğlum Yetücey.
at A there in the beginning of the round. I mean, I like what Vanity does here a lot. Just, waiting behind that door, trying to see if he can get the nice transfer. But I think this round went sideways because C9 really overfought for that doorway control outside of A. Tried to flash in, and there's like 3-4 guns there for FUT. It's just too much to deal with at that narrow angle with that many guns looking at you.
Free pasaporta.
The concave there for FUT is just way too strong. And C9 just kind of made the call to just try it, see if it worked, and it didn't. So you move on. You win some, you lose some.
Vanity with the Bucky now. He's still going to be able to try to turn the tide. Paranoia goes across. He's waiting to see if the push is going to be coming through. There it is. The quick reaction does find the kill.
Klikledi.
Sends out a bite to try to protect his position now. Dodges out on that shock dart. I believe the gun on the far side. Can't quite
double
recover.
peek.
Do they try to just triple face in? Still will be able to find another kill.
Keşke kill almadan
Good
ölseydi
value
ya.
out of the
Bakiyle
shotgun.
yani.
His Cracks. Not getting clipped.
Kör olmadı.
By that
Krax'ın
flash,
2
just
kill'i
hugged
var
up against
burada.
the wall, and are they ready for it? They double face, but it's just
Tertemiz.
double death. Sepa can upgrade the gun. Now into the 1v2. Seekers at the ready. There's no armor. Does he feel confident enough to try to go for this with the ult?
Armor yok.
I think it's worth a shot.
Sends the flash. Spam out. Gets himself across the wall. Decay. Expiring. And double
Çok
face.
güzel.
And get the kill.
5-5.
Foot now. Tying us up at 5-5.
Çok güzel, çok güzel. Döndü, döndü.
Well done. I mean, Vanity doing all that he can to buy time for those late rotations from the rest of his team. The other three members were hoofing it through the attacker spawn, trying to get over there as quick as they could. He's doing his best with this to be a nuisance and pretty successful with it. But Cracks there because he dodges that flash.
Seyirci bağırmıyor, oyuncular bağırıyor. Onlar tabi yaklaşık 1 saniye falan bir delay olduğu için.
And that gives Cracks just enough time to find that opportunity to get in there and get that double to really essentially shut that round down.
Get it, Jay. He's going for it again. Okay, the cancel comes in. Vanity in position.
Güzel, Fallin'den çok güzel entry. Önemli round. Bunu verirlerse 7-5 bu arada. Temiz, temiz.
There it is.
The pit now going to be committed into this one. Oh, Captain, he's playing away from this one though.
Fena flash geldi yalnız.
He will pull away from the waterfall for now.
Çok güzel lan ata kaptan.
Does eventually take him down. Spike gets planted. Goes back away from the blast pack.
Dur bakayım. Dur bakayım. Falling cooking. Nice. Mecbur koruyacak. Paraları yok. Güzel güzel. Çok iyi toparladı ya.
And oh, poor Zeppa. There's not
Çok
much
güzel,
more
bravo.
he can do. He will fall and FUT will get themselves in the lead.
Get reverse team
I
6.
just
renk
love the way
dostlarım.
that
Çok
FUT is
teşekkürler.
utilizing their Viper's pits as bait to rotate to other sites. Now, Jake does a pretty good job here of catching this rotation early with a paranoia. But the problem is that wtcN uses his TP to create this
Ata çok iyi dönüp
double
burada
angle.
ya.
And then Captain's able to capitalize off of it. So really nice, a really nice counter move to the move, but that camera placement is just hilarious. That's just amazing. That's just so funny.
Well, done there from Cracks. Making sure that no one gets out alive. 2 judges now in play here for C9. Just pulling back, gets himself situated around the corner at stairs. Jake waiting. Does have a guardian.
Orba basınca sıkacak galiba.
Waiting to see if he hears any tap on the orb.
Confirmation.
Wants to go for the paranoia, but now needs to respond. Drone comes flying through.
Çok güzel oğlum. Fox ölmüş.
Let loose. The push.
Bravo.
Jake falling. Vanity has to break through this door, but they're going to know that he's coming. Clear out on the recon dart. Stops him from getting pinged. The push forward. Vanity spot.
Ne yapıyor? Ne yapıyor? Nice oğlum.
Over the head of wtcN. Zeppa can't quite line it up, and now Vanity can't close the distance.
Ne oluyor lan? Bir onu sıktı. İyisin, güzel. 7-5 gayet iyi. Geldi comeback. Pistolü aldık 9-5.
Fantastic recovery here by FUT. Down I think 5-3 at one point. String together a bunch of rounds in a row, come back from not just a rough start to this, but coming off of a rough finish to the previous map, just over the head. What a crouch.
One into the neck, one just over the forehead.
That's an actual
nice
crouch there.
A couple inch difference. It's unlikely that he goes on to win the round, but
no, probably.
You never know.
You never know when those Guardians, when you just kind of start feeling it, just pop a couple heads and all of a sudden it's a completely different round. But
abi kaybetsek de çıkıyoruz değil mi gruptan? Ne grubu abi? Playoff maçları bunlar. Yarı final. Grup kalmadı. Kaybedince eleniyor kaybeden takım.
Yeah, and this could be where things get a little bit scarier here for FUT. Again, just given the Western region's proficiency for attack on Lotus, if that's going to continue, and if Oxy is going to continue to be, going toe-to-toe with the likes of Cracks and CNED, could become worrisome. But a bit more breathing room for FUT. They can close out this pistol.
Yeah, CNED had a couple really good rounds in there. He was able to step up. A few kind of weird ones, but a few really, really good. Cracks in particular.
Sokakta 10 kişiden kaçı maskeli mesela.
It feels like night and day compared to what we were seeing on Sunset.
Yeah.
And nobody was having a particularly great time. But you want to be seeing CNED picking up those frags. That is what he is known for. He is one of the original world champions.
Atak mapinde iyiydi, sence iyi mi abi? Pistole bağlı. Pistolü de alırsak iyi.
In his comfort zone right now here on Lotus.
Yeah, it is
Bence
pretty
toparlandı
intriguing
ya
that
FUT.
as
Daha
well for FUT,
solid bir oyuna
you know, the only
döndüler.
flash you have is paranoia, right? Like everything else is just like you're trying to get really deep utility with the Sova. You're trying to cover your backside with the Cypher. Try to cover some of your flanks and the lurks and that kind of thing. So you're relying a lot on mollies and stuff like that. Good coordination to clear space.
Bence bizim komp evet Cypher'ın avantajını kullanabilir.
C9 is just beelining
Bakalım.
it towards A.
A'ya hızlı bir oyun. 9 can. Bir can kaldı. Bir can kaldı. Nice oğlum Fallen. Ay! Ne oluyor? Bir dakika. Nice lan. Bravo. Çok güzel. Çok önemliydi bu ilk round. Geldi comeback. Bitti bu iş.
Very nicely done there by Mr. Fall and just hitting some nasty shots. Getting a little bit of help from a paint shells from CNET as well. Oxy just kind of overstepping his bounds a little bit. Something that, you know, a young duelist is going to have to learn here. As aggressive and successful as he is, sometimes push a little bit too far against players of the caliber of CNET and Mr. Fallen, all these guys on FUT who are absolutely incredible. And that's when you start to learn. You're saying, okay, we maybe went a little bit too far.
Have they gone too far this time? The force
Ne
fire
oldu
once
lan?
again in from Cloud9. Oxy down to
Bulldog
21.
kapışması mı izledik bu arada? Cloud9 Force.
The round that Zeppa could not afford to buy
Gene
tickets.
Force'lar.
Yeah,
Dert.
well, you know,
Enter'ı da verdik.
Passed off. Sheriff in the hand of Oxy.
Bir oturuşta kaç sushi yersin abi?
Highest power weapon is going to your highest health
Sushi
players.
çok fanı değilim ya. Nasıl yapalım?
I mean, you just need to headshot him.
Kaç yerim?
Who needs help?
10 yerim
They don't
açsam.
have any, then it doesn't
You just
matter.
shoot everybody in the head before they shoot you.
Exactly, it's easy.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Okay,
Az
smoke
mı oldu
down
onun?
on A stairs. Flash through the door. I
Yiyemez.
believe.
Yerim.
Trying to really make it seem like they're going this way. It's Vanity panicking. Backpedaling rapidly.
Altına sıçtı adam.
Get away. Back up. To try to break this door.
Oo,
Paranoia.
flash.
Going across doesn't quite connect onto him.
Flash harcanması iyi mi oldu?
The plant will come
Nasıl
through
yapalım?
and Oxy trying to play forward.
Bence kötü oldu. Hele B gibi bir yerde plant varken.
Jake in such a precarious spot with his bulldog.
Vanity going on a long flank to try and see if anyone's going to be coming from that C side of the map. Oxy lets the paint shells go through. Shock dart.
Güzel şok dart lan.
Damage in. Not a full connection. Just minor chip damage.
Çok iyi Fallen. Çok iyi Krax.
Ready for somebody to be there on the opposite side
Bir can.
of the cage.
Bir can.
Oxy. Jake with 1 HP.
Çok güzel oğlum.
Dead. Now it's all on Zeppa and Vanity to try to get something done. To push out the swing in. He got the take. Can he get the kill?
Bravo lan ata kaptan. İyisin oğlum. Çok iyi savunma. Bravo.
Brings it back with the last two eliminations.
Bravo.
And the force buy from Cloud9 this time
Nice.
does not hold
Force da
water.
GG ya bu map.
It's great
1-1.
patience from FUT. Cloud9 here, I think.
Paraları yok. Ekolar.
Maybe I would consider maybe pulling that bulldog back a little bit
Attack
sooner
captain.
from Jake. Try to avoid some of that damage on site, especially, you know, planting on B. You're expecting a lot of those mollies, a lot of that utility to come through to try to do some damage
Queen's Game
there.
Changers maçları
Takes quite a
28
bit.
Kasım'da başlıyor.
He does get one before he's taken down, but now the buys are, you know, pretty abysmal for Cloud9. I mean, you know, Bucky because it's Vanity. But other than that, Sheriff's and the Stinger. Of course, tons of Bulldogs, cracks even with the Vandal.
The attack Viper.
Okudum Kafka'ya da işte.
Oxy
Yeah, this is-
with
this
double
is-
blast back.
Mantıklı pepeg olmayan soruları okuyup cevaplıyorum.
But
Let's see if Vanity
Demek ki
can
boş
get anything
soruyormuş.
done with it.
if he had a Viper's Pit, maybe, you know, even then.
Got darted and actually can't push off the back of the paint shells here. Zeppa just going to be grabbing the orb as Mr. Fallen takes some forward space out over towards A, hugging up against the tree.
Aspandax teşekkür ederim canım.
Yeah, he's one away from a Hunter's Fury as well. Might just get it right here.
Doesn't quite find the opening volley of bullets there. Backing off now, makes it around the corner. It's that help with that toxic screen to keep him protected. As Seedhead
Güzel,
over its
güzel
stairs,
Cino.
finds Oxy.
Sırtım kaşındı.
Cracks. Waiting around the
tık terledim.
Curry.
Sıvı
Trying to
oldu.
get catch. He
Ananın.
does. What a shot. Weapon recovered. Paranoia out. Jake caught with it.
Tamam güzel.
Look at Jay swinging through into tree. Comes up with that kill. Bit of a shallow alarm bot. I think he wanted to place it further, but doesn't have the time to try to
Çok güzel
replace
Cino.
it. Now CNED finishes them off. Zeppa with a stinger. Vanity.
Ha
There with that
siktir.
Bucky. Needs to get the one weapon upgraded.
Gotta check,
Çalım
make sure
attı
that
ama.
boom bot doesn't come on.
Bucky gets him with the second shot. Bulldog snatched
Güzel,
up.
güzel, güzel, olsun.
J right there, ready to take him down. But
Ona 5.
moving up to double
Gayet güzel.
digits.
A little trickery attempted by C9. Trying to hide themselves in some funky spots. And yeah, again, Vanity able to find some Bucky damage, but that's about it.
Kulaklık çok acıtmaya başladı. 8 saat olmuş şeyin. 9'a gidiyoruz.
I think I've seen signs for just about every player. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just about everyone. Somebody's a fan of.
Baba bu Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu ne yaşıyor ya?
Have that Hunter's Fury. There's, yeah, Vanity. You know, that's the Bucky.
İnanılmaz
So
bir çar gerçekten.
you can be a little bit bouncy with it.
He got his.
Yep.
Side of C9. Very surprising to not see a timeout called.
Here.
Yeah, that's true.
No slowdowns coming through. Seems like they're taking a leap out of DRX's book. Trying to rush forward. Zeppa able to go 1-for-1 here by taking down Yedajay, but
Fut
smoke's
bonus
gone on
oynuyor
either
bu
side.
arada.
I'd like to see some of Zeppa's flashes be used a bit more for
O yüzden Bulldog
some
ve
entries.
Guardian'la oynuyorlar.
After you get a little bit of info. Curry, my goodness.
Very nice shot.
Camera
Cam.
taken out.
It's gonna be
Kötü oldu
destroyed
4
there.
ve 3.
This Trailblazer going to go running through. Trapwire going to be destroyed. Cage still set up right here at the entrance.
Got Seekers now. So you can really try to clear some space. Make sure you get this plant down. Try to get this 6th round in. See if you can right the ship for C9.
I've got your
Gives it
trail.
cracks. He's been having a whale of a time. Trap goes in. Seekers on the chase. Flash did not connect. So they're working their way through this one. Shots is a little bit delayed to try to get the catch. They're now chasing. Hunter's Fury, however, coming
Size
across
geldi.
Mr. Fallen.
Yakaladı mı?
Looking to try to shut this down, but it's the one connection. Can't find any follow-up.
Köşeye kuruyor.
C9 now occupy the site, planning in the corner. Vanity, let's try to rush up the back. It wasn't even flashed, I don't think.
One enemy remaining.
Didn't see the glow in his face either way. Just runs in, finds
Yok
a
mu
kill.
lan?
Fallen, however, picking up a second one.
5
Low on
can.
HP. So too is Oxy. This be one hell of a clutch.
25 can.
That spam eventually finds him. Creeping along the
Orensi'yle
wall.
14. en kutlu olsun canım.
Oxy privy to it all. C9 finally picking up around here in this half.
Aman snowball
Spreading
demeyelim.
that nicely.
Momentumu kaptırmayalım.
And of course, since they force bot, not really a bonus there 2 rounds ago, but this round, really where they needed to get it done, and they're able to do so. What shots there from Mr. Fallen, though. Still a lot of damage being taken by C9, even in that win, so it's going to be mostly half armors in the Vandals, although that's generally
Var,
the
Baran.
plan anyway. Try to make sure that your economy stays strong. Trap wires, both B and C for cracks. That smoke he had there at the edge of C, giving him just enough of an angle to watch the entries, potentially give himself the opportunity to get a kill or two. Really nicely set up. Love to see those Cypher smokes, especially over on C. You can really put them in some funky angles. Make it really difficult for your opponents. Kind of guess where you're going to be looking, where you're going to be holding your angles yourself as a Cypher.
Cino'nun ulti var.
Yeah, let's get some orbs, let's get some ults. We got that showstopper, baby.
Oxy'nin
Showstopper at the
ulti
ready.
geldi.
CNET has one on the opposite side. Mirrored ultimates overall as Yedajay and Jake both have those available. Gonna see both of them getting used just for scouting
A'ya ulti
purposes.
attı.
Nothing spotted at Pete, nothing spotted at Rubble.
A'ya bakıp geldi.
Oxy with the paint shell at the ready.
Bu arada Cypher da dönüyor. Tek kaldı şu an.
Cam is available, but
Ata
Rocket is
kaptan.
good. Ata Captain gonna be taken down. Cam now destroyed. Dart being removed. Mr. Fallen gets himself over towards
4 ve 5.
here up on top. I think it's a TP
30 seconds
on
left.
the box.
Fallen
Mr.
düştü.
Fallen flushed out. Oxy able to find that elimination. Now,
17 geldi
3
gibi.
players remaining. CNED with the showstopper. Does decide to try to pull the trigger here. Finds Zeppa. Might just end up going for it. Paranoia thrown out, catches onto one. Rocket at the ready. Jake trying to snipe him out of the sky. Can't quite make it happen. Eventually does as he hits the floor, and Oxy gets Yedajay at the same time. Cracks now the last one standing, but Doesn't want to overstay his welcome. Rotates around the back, trying to see if anyone's going to be exiting out this way. The answer to which is going to be no. 4 members left standing. CLOUD9 going to be winning a second round in a row, keeping themselves in this map.
Just brilliant anti-showstopper placement by Jake there. As soon as he got up there, I was like, oh, he's waiting for CNED to come through.
Ekonomi sıkıntıya
He's
girdi.
going to try to shut that showstopper down and even distracts, even though he doesn't
Atakaptan
land the shots.
yeteceği
It's a tough
çekemiyor.
shot to land. The Raze is moving so fast there, it's really hard. As that player, but it doesn't matter.
Oy.
Great shot there by Oxy as well. And yeah,
Yapmış
using that paint shells to clear the trap wire that's likely there at the door. And then coming through here.
Hiç damage yememesi peki.
Yeah, who
Sıfır.
cares? Doesn't matter. He wasted the ult because he got distracted by you. It's beautiful.
It's expecting that you're in the corner behind the box rather than on top of it.
Engellemiş.
So, he stays alive throughout that one. Now we go into round 18. Worst for Rare right now, the economy
Lahmacun mu?
of FUT. 3 Sheriffs, 2 Vandals. Blazer.
Şu an lahmacun için çok şey yapabilirim.
Decent forward presence here outside of C. Chip damage there onto Curry. Get patched up.
Evet. Ek oynuyoruz. 2 tane Vandal'ımız var Krax ve Jeanet'te. 3 tane Şerif'imiz var. Ultileri Curry'nin orba ultisi geliyor, o yüzden orba almaya çalışacaklar derken Tamam. 4v4 2 entry öldü. A'ya döndürdüler bu sırada ama A'da Krax var. Krax'ın trapleri var. Atakaptan iyi pozisyon aldı. Ağaçtan geliyorlar. 30 saniye. Buraya oynamak zorundalar. Ulti bozdu iş ya. Tutmak zorundayız. Killjoy ulti bozdu bize. A'daki orbu mu aldı Killjoy?
Over a drop, joined by Krax. Double approach here. See if they can try to break this defensive line. Flash going in, and it's working wonders. Sapon finds 2, Krax gets another. The reveal comes across. They know exactly where Zeppa is. And he's
nice oğlum, fall in. Bravo. Helal olsun. Çok iyi retake be. Ne oldu bir anda öyle taktuk herkes öldü. Çok güzel 11 geldi. Rahatladık. Round'da gitseydi büyük dertti. Kutlandınız.
Yeah, they did so much right here. They avoided kind of the cheeky trap wire. They're able to get the lockdown in. And then again, these flood retakes from FUT are so good because they're catching C9 before they can really get set up, I feel like, before they can really get where they want to. And then Mr. Fallen is just nuts as another Hunter's Fury. Yeah, Vanity gets his pit, but this is tricky now as FUT's able to get themselves on stable ground, especially economically. That's important. Whereas C9, you know, it doesn't really matter too much because they only have to lose 2 more rounds and they're done on this map. Yeah.
I didn't quite catch it in the replay, but I think they might have actually been team flashed by Zeppa.
Oh no.
Mr. Fallen just swings the corner and guns 2 down. We'll hope that isn't the case for their sake. Noxy does get revealed. Where there's Raze, there's only a couple other players. Quick turn on the flash.
Evet, burayı bırakmıyoruz. C kumu. Oo, bu arada bu Derdo. Bu Derdo. Atakaptan timing yiyecek. Umarım yemez. Atakaptanın onu vurması la abi. Nice lan. Nice. Ölmedi. Around the back, Oxy, good for the kill. Crack's gonna be taken down. Adacaptan now dropping in. Clear out on the nanos one. They know he's there. Oxy able to find it. Hunter's Fury, final shot. Does manage to get a tag, but Oxy now finds 3. 4v2. Canlar az lan elemanların. Cino hadi lan. 2 seçil.
2 can be healed. Zeppa cannot. Turret gets cleared out. CNED goes back up top. Hops down around the front.
That's one.
He finds Oxy.
İyisin oğlum.
Very waiting around the corner. Sat a tree, tap on the door, Vanity. Pushing forward. Zeppa, however, the Guardian managing to find Mr. Fallen. Curry will clean up CNED.
Para
The
gene
answer
derdi o.
back.
Bu eli
Cloud9 move
alması
up to
lazım
8.
FUT'un. Bu eli alamazlarsa ekolar.
A little bit awkward there for a while for C9, but Oxy comes up huge, one away from a showstopper. Zeppa one away from Seekers, so those two doing a great job here. It's been really tough on these retakes. It seems like every time FUT just has a good pulse for where the players are. You know, the shock darts landing there, doing some damage. CNED
Nereye gitti acaba Gözde?
response to get the kill,
Sorarım.
but this time
Thank
around
you,
Curry
Melis.
and Zeppa will step up. Find that defense, find those angles. Here we go!
Oh, what an
Çok güzel.
entry attempt there. Is Oxy just going to get cut down a size?
Çok
CNED.
güzel. Vermiyoruz abi. Kumu vermiyoruz. Tepeyi terk etmeyin.
Recon dart revealing to Jake.
Aa sıkıştı,
Trying to get
sıkıştı.
out of here. You can tell he doesn't really want to have to use his only remaining teleport. But in the end, has to just get out to safety.
O sırada A'ya operasyon var.
I mean, I think
Killjoy sızmaya
C9
çalışıyor
here
gene.
hoping that
It's a weapon recovered.
I
Ya
know,
Şerif'i var bir de Krax'ın. Derdo.
I think they're hoping that they can catch it, maybe being only one, at worst two players there, but there's actually three, and
O ne lan?
he's just instantly shut down. It's
Gördün
just
mü
kind of
onu?
it's an ego play, it feels like, to be honest.
I mean, we've seen so many players get away with that exact kind of maneuver, Jing, but usually when it's not when they're out on mount, it's when they're actually just
Smoke
peeking
içinde
out.
olduğunu anladı mı acaba?
Just expectations.
C'ye döndürürlerse büyük sıkıntı bu arada.
How many people were going to be playing
Saldık
out
C'yi
and
çünkü.
that round?
Aa, okey. Infolarımız var. Güzel.
Clear on the boom bot.
I've got your trail.
Tap on the door.
Evet,
Looks
C'ye
like
döndürdüler.
C-Site's still going to be
Hadi lan.
the target here, especially
4
now as
seconds left.
J does end up falling. Curry trying to
Sıçış.
go on this merry little flank. The Seeker chasing around the back.
Sıçış.
Hit now. Invested. Mr. Fallen trying to get the shots through. Will interrupt the plant. As Curry continues to try to play this one out patiently. Quick on the corner. You can tell Quacks was wary about this. But he didn't expect him to be up against the wall. 4v3, the man advantage is there. Now they have to play up into this pit, suffer from the decay.
Nice.
Wow. Jake trying to get that little peek in.
Bir tane daha.
Can't find it.
Çok güzel lan Folin.
Catches Zeppa.
What?
Nanoswarm from Curry will take down CNED. Mr. Fallen. The Cade down to 1. Another Nanoswarm going to be lobbed up over the top. That one destroyed. The spam finds him. Turret could actually be set up here by Curry. He's going to swing around the back. Mr. Fallen finds him. But Vanity in the end will be the last one standing.
C'ye döndürmeleri çok kötü oldu. Çok sıkıntı oldu.
Continue to push back.
Yani B'de o kadar kalabalıkken aslında orada bir agro mu yapılmalıydı ya?
Full rifles once more here for the side of FUT.
Çünkü C'yi saldık. B önüne geldiler. Biz B'ye toplandık. Oradan C'ye dönmeleri bizim için çok sıkıntı olacaktı. Çünkü Killjoy da lurkteydi. Stratejik bir hata yaptık ya. Enter'imiz de vardı. 4v5 verdik ya. 11-9. Buyurun. Bu eli alamazsak 11-11 olur. Bu eli kazanmak şart. Eko kalıyoruz. Cino sıkıştı. Güzel Cino. Tamam, çıktı. Güzel, gene enter'imiz var. wtcN bu arada bayağı dip almış orayı.
They have to be wary. They have to be aware that somebody could be pushed up like this over towards the seaside.
Yeah, Oxy's been having a little trouble finding the ability to get even into the sights sometimes to get the openings to find the entrance.
Pushlamaya başladı.
Really well shut down by FUT.
Eyvah.
And that's been
Taret görme lan.
definitely
Nice
slowing
nice
up.
nice geçti.
Oh boy.
He's made it past
Çok
Vanity.
iyi, çok iyi ama
Uh-oh.
He's not
B'ye
spotting
gidiyorlar.
anything from this angle. Throws down the
Güzel.
smoke now.
Taret smoklu.
It seems like they have absolutely no
Güzel.
idea that this is about to happen. Yetacek
Çok iyi.
might just have the play of the match. He's coming around the back. Does he play it patiently? No. He pulls the trigger
Çok sağa
on one.
gitti.
Curry, low HP.
Flash
but
çok
still
sağa
managing
gitti
to
Flash.
hold his ground. Yetacek
İyisin. 3 ve 2.
taken out, and now the shift comes over here from Cloud9. They work their way to the A site. Just Zeppa and Jake remaining.
Zeppa ekstra deneyecek. Zeppa ekstra deneyecek.
Three players, a pit available, a showstopper, and that's the first one that gets pulled. Sends it over the top.
Çok acele.
Bit of damage in.
Güzel.
CNED able to finish the job. Zeppa slides in the back, gets himself situated over by drop. 26 seconds before he has a flash.
Çok
And
güzel
he's going to
popin
get
oğlum, bravo.
close to it.
önemliydi 12.
Runs them down. 3 kills for him as FUT get up the map point.
I mean, this is just FUT starting to really get a feel for the flow. And Adacaptain, or excuse me,
Oyun
Yetijay
sesini açayım.
getting behind enemy lines and just absolutely causing so many problems. Great reaction from Curry, but that's just making it so much harder for him to react to the players coming from the other angles, coming from top mid and those kind of things. It's just
Çok güzel
too
popin var.
much.
Popin
FUT
deniyor
doing
peak abi.
such a good job here on this map now.
Tetik.
We haven't seen him play it since Masters Tokyo. They haven't played it since the last time they were in Japan. And now they're on the verge of sending us to a map 3, just sending us to Haven. And I think now Cloud9 is going to opt for a timeout.
Kanka takılıyorum ya.
A bit bizarre in that it took this long to really try to pump the brakes and right the ship, because now you're not playing for the win, you are playing for the overtime. You have a
Güzel.
good amount of ults to work with.
12-9 iyi.
The lockdown, the showstopper, the omen. But you still need to string together 3 rounds consecutively. Hit is there on the opposite side. Adacaptain likely gonna look to just try to lock off that C site.
Yeah, but you've got the lockdown potentially to clear that if you can get pushed up past the mound. You have an opportunity to maybe nullify that if that's where it goes. You also have a showstopper.
Gördüm Bilal'a.
You know, that's because Oxy died before he even got a
Okuyorum
chance to use
açıklamaları
it in the
Hakan.
previous round, so you got to keep him a little bit on the leash here. He's kind of overstepped on the second half a few times. He's gotten shut down pretty hard by CNET and the likes of these excellent veteran players on FUT. So let's see what they're going to dial up. Big ults here, big opportunities.
Creep up, Oxy on the corner, Paranoia goes across. Oxy caught by one though, now into the smoke, now the paint shells, just waiting, the fuse is ticking down.
Olmuyor abi. Bir nevi diye bir şey yok abi bu
Not gonna be able to get
işlerde.
into
Arkadaşlar.
that. Jake now going on the TP.
Red Bull benim bireysel sponsorum.
Himself over here by the door, the lockdown rolling, space gonna be opened up.
But they're not
Evet,
even
ikinci ulti.
TP forward.
Retake oynayacağız.
Now they take the site for themselves. The plant coming through. Very wide lurk here from the side of Vanity.
Çok
Jake
güzel
gonna be taken
kill
down to CNET. Finds the
güzel
first
enter.
kill of the round. Back around towards the door. As now they really need Vanity to start moving forward. He's going to get himself back over here towards
Eyvah.
the main. Judge.
Çok güzel, çok güzel.
Hit a damage across. The crack stays alive. Walks into the spray from Seven. Vanity arrives at the right time. Takes out Adacaptain. Fight down on the floor. Last one standing is the IGL. And he's going to get 5
Fashion.
HP. Yetijay is
Nice oğlum. Bu kadar 1-1.
And we are not done
Haydi.
yet. The defuse comes in and FUT will be taking this the distance all the way to match
Haydi
3.
iyisiniz.
Yeah, just excellent stuff here at the end from FUT. Really tenacious, and it felt like on